Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Monday morning forecast update. Boy, do we have a weather pattern to talk about this week. We are going to be pushing record highs throughout the week. Not going to get hot, but definitely some warm and breezy weather for us today. And the record high for the date is 79. I think there's a pretty good chance we'll tie or break that in Shreveport. The record high for Texarkana is 80. I also have the high at 80 in Texarkana, so I think we could see those records tied or broken across much of the Arklatex day. A lot of it will depend on the cloud cover. We're mostly cloudy this morning, but likely we'll see enough sunshine this afternoon to push these temperatures to about 80 degrees. And the big factor today, there's a south wind that's kicking in, and get that southwest breezy wind, and that really tends to warm our temperatures above what the models are saying. Models are saying mid to upper 70s today, but we're going 80 degrees with the expectation the wind and sunshine will kind of push us towards that record territory. Now, there is some moisture coming in off the Gulf of Mexico. That's going to result in some of those morning stratus clouds. We see that in the summer a lot when we have the warm and humid weather, and that's exactly what we're seeing this morning. Given the temperatures running on the cool side here, we're in the 50s and low 60s early today. Honestly, you can skip a jacket, and a lot of these areas may want something with long sleeves early in the day, especially with that breeze kicking in here at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. But it's going to be a really quick warm-up for us today. You see the temperatures by the afternoon will likely push into the upper 70s and low 80s, and we're going to keep it here through most of the week. I think there's a few days we could be well above 80 degrees or so. And basically what's happening with the overall weather pattern, we call this a zonal pattern. This is when the jet stream's basically just cutting west to east across the country here. We don't have any big troughs of low pressure, any big ridges of high pressure, but you can see a little ridge developing here in West Texas. You can see the jet stream line starting to push to the north here. That ridge is going to be moving over us and responsible for that warm weather that we'll see throughout the week here. Not much chance for rain. We'll show you your Robinson Futurecast showing those mostly cloudy conditions this morning. We'll be running again just partly cloudy through the afternoon today. Probably won't see any rain until we get closer to the weekend, and that's just fine. We really don't have any drought conditions here, so we can handle some dry weather throughout the week. And you can see the clouds surging back in tonight, and then just kind of a partly cloudy Tuesday. So we'll see this pattern over and over again throughout the week. Lows tonight in the 50s as well as the low 60s, so it's not just the days that are going to be running warmer. The nights will as well. In fact, our average high this time of the year is about 56 or 57 in Texarkana, and usual highs around 60 in Shreveport. Our low temperatures will actually be above those normal highs throughout the week here, and temperatures just going to keep getting warmer. You can see some rain to the north of us by the middle of the week here. We have a front that's going to dip down late tomorrow into Wednesday. That's the reason we'll see a few more clouds on Tuesday, but we're going to stay on the warm side of that front here until we get closer to the weekend. By the time the weekend rolls around, we do have another front that's going to dip down late Saturday into Sunday. Doesn't look like a ton of rain here, but again, this front should bring some cooler temperatures, likely dropping us into the 60s there for your Super Bowl Sunday. Could be rain around that day, so if you have some plans to maybe grill out in the backyard, just kind of keep an eye on the forecast this week. I would say it looks doubtful as of now that we would see any strong to severe storms, given we don't have a high amplitude or trough that's going to be moving through here. But again, we'll just kind of keep an eye on that weather pattern throughout the week. 50s and low 60s overnight. Probably we'll see records fall several times this week, and then again some cooler temperatures coming in on Sunday. And I would expect those cooler temperatures will be around next week as well. So kind of a false spring or kind of an early taste of spring here, but we are not quite done with the cold weather just yet.